This is another Sunday. This is me again. And today we have a different location. It is one of our favorite places in Vienna. Yes, we are in Vienna, Austria. Because over the last few days I came to my final decision on the Leica Q3. So first of all, Leica Q3 is going to be the one I buy. It wasn't easy. I was really going between the 28 and 43 millimeter because I'm still wondering if which model is the right one. The 28 is offering a little bit more on the wide side. The 43 is offering a little bit more on the longer side. What finally made me decide to go with the 43 were two essential points. The first of all is if I need something a little bit outside of my core area, which is between 35 and 50, then it's much rather the longer end than the wider end. Also, the characteristic of a cropped 28 millimeter photo is still a 28 millimeter photo, but cropped. 43 is not only more similar to how we humans see, it is also something I will use by default. The 28 would have required me to use as a default setting already the cropped mode, and I didn't want that. On top of it, the lens, it's an upper lens, is amazing. The counterpart in the M system is alone, as a lens, is more than 9K. So for 6.8K, I basically get a cheaper version of the lens plus a camera attached to it. There is one downside to the whole thing, and I'm choosing my words carefully. The downside is the gray leathering. I don't like it, and I'm going to have it replaced with the Q3 28 black. So that means, yes, I'm crazy enough. I will get a new camera. I will put it to Leica service in order to rip it off and get me the black leathering. So why am I in Vienna? And what does it have to do with the purchase of the Leica? Well, very easy. I said it repeatedly in my first videos on the other channel, which I had to abandon. It is because I always buy at Digital Store Vienna. They are a great team. For many, many years, they have been the place I go to. It's the people I trust. It is personal relationship. We have known each other now for several years, and it's worth the time, the effort, and everything else to go there, because you need to support who offers you great service. So that means the day after tomorrow, because tomorrow is a holiday in Austria, the day after tomorrow I will immediately contact them and see how fast I can have my Leica Q3 43. A lot of people are going to ask me, as they have done in the past, but isn't the Fujifilm X106 very similar? Yes and no. And yes, I will definitely keep it. Why am I going to keep it? The Fujifilm X106 is going to offer me a little bit more on the longer side, while the Leica is going to offer on the wider side, while the Leica is going to offer me more on the longer side. They are two great cameras in their own right. There's a reason why Fujifilm, especially this model, is being referred to as the Japanese Leica. And I will keep it. I will keep both of them, and I have the Baby Q since last May. So as far as I'm concerned, and I'm 61 years old now. This is the most gorgeous, greatest, best camera lineup I ever had. Now, as soon as I have my Leica, I'm not sure, maybe I will do something immediately or I will wait for the Sunday. Maybe I will make a short kind of chicken noodle network. CNN calls it breaking news, so I will make maybe some kind of breaking news clip saying I got it, wait for more on Sunday, or we will see. It all depends on how fast I will have it, but the decision is taken, the dice have been cast, as Julius Caesar used to say, alia jacta est. The Q3 is going to join me, and it will be the last big professional camera I buy in my life. These cameras are so capable, and the Leica camera is a very good point to, not to end it, but to say the potential of the camera is going to take me for such a long time. And the potential is so much bigger than I will ever use and need, that I can easily say, what else am I waiting for or holding out for? It has a 60 megapixel sensor. It is design-wise a great camera. It has everything that fits my requirements and far beyond. And it is another step into my direction of slimming down. Okay, so that is the latest on the Leica front. Now, I can't wait because I'm going to get hate for this, and I love receiving hate. You have no idea of how provocative I am. I was already as a child. I love to stir controversy. I love to create problems where there aren't, especially with people I don't like. And there aren't many people I like. Yasmina is smiling again. The thing is about Adobe and their latest increase of fees. Now, I've read it and I love to comment on these people. Yeah, finally I made it, I'm gone. See, Adobe, what I have done. You lost me as a customer. You know what? Nobody cares for you as a customer. If they were dependent on people like you, naysayers, complainers, miserable existences, they wouldn't be in business anymore. I am very happy with my situation. Most likely my plan is not going to be affected, and even if, I would be still very glad to pay that price because I get my money's worth. And if you can't afford it, there are two points. First of all, photography is not important enough to you, or you have other priorities. And now I offer you a third one. You just want all the services, you want the potential, but to pay as little as possible. This is greed. If you are not willing to pay, then say, look, I can't, I don't want to, I'm unable to. First of all, I anyway don't care, because I also don't buy a Rolls Royce and don't make a big fuss and create YouTube posts and clips saying why I don't buy a Rolls Royce. Very easy, I can't afford it, I don't need it. Adobe offers us a lot. There have been, in the last 2 years, I received so many updates in AI. I received so much of help. Development, I see it with every single update that things are easier, better, or totally new. And I'm willing to pay for that. And I tell you something else, I don't care for your misery. Adobe doesn't owe you anything. They offer their products, they tell you the price. There is no right to have access to Adobe services. So stop whining that, yeah, and now I have to. You were never hijacked into the system. You want the best. You don't want to pay at all or as little as possible, while reasonable people like me say a certain potential, a certain product with a certain quality has its price. The same is with me as a photographer, not going to yield to price pressures. You don't want my work, you don't want to pay my price. That means that I anyway don't want to work with you. And I will not yield. And Adobe is right to not yield. And another thing, historically, there have always been everybody interested in soccer in America or football. Here in Europe, everybody is an expert. Everybody is a coach. Everybody is a trainer. Then during the pandemic, we realized that every idiot is a virologist offering their insights, which were anyway as stupid as they themselves. And now everybody is an expert in business administration. Yeah, Adobe will see where they are going. Guess what? They have the money because of naysayers like you who paid before, but now they have the money to pay masters of business administration, experts. And if they don't know and you think you know, then you got something wrong. You have no education. They have the experience. And if they fail, if they make a mistake, they will pay the price. They will be fired and somebody else is going to take their job. But the fact that a small company made it all the way up to where Adobe is today should tell you that you and your expertise are worth nothing. I can give you an equivalent of your opinion. You have this small room in your flat with a toilet seat. You pull the cord or you press the button, flushing. That is the value of your expert opinion. I'm very happy. I will certainly not leave. I will stay if they charge me another €5 or dollars, whatever. Why? Because even then I see the value. Now, bring it on. I can't wait. Because I love to see misery. I had a conversation with somebody, I'm not going to mention his name, but calling Lily Phillips disgusting says everything about you. You are disgusting in that point, in that sense. And the same is here. I don't care. I just wanted to say that if you think reasonably, if you think logically, you will understand that every product has a price, offers a certain value, and reasonable people will recognize this. And the naysayers, please hate me. Well, that is it for today. I always try to be short. Yasmina tells me and shows me that I'm not short. We are in a different environment. We enjoy this place very much. We will meet some friends here in Vienna tomorrow. I will do a little bit of street photography or whatever. Tuesday is the big day. Until then, or at least, or at the latest, next Sunday you will know more. But I think I will update you with some kind of breaking news, news flash, or whatever. Nevertheless, I wish you a nice Sunday afternoon, a nice Sunday evening. Never forget, you don't have a guarantee to see tomorrow. Be kind with the ones you love. Show them your care, appreciation, and love, and tell them how much they mean to you. That is the moment to say thank you for your support, for your subscription. And if you haven't done so already, please click the like button for this clip and subscribe, because I'm going to be more controversial. I'm going to tell you how I feel and how many of us feel and think. Thanks so much. Over and out.